Okay, so today we will make it short. I will just explain something about diabetes quickly, and then we will do the study guide to finish this chapter. So next week we start a new chapter. I think it will be on African food and culture, and hypertension, high blood pressure. So that will be the third disease that we'll be seeing. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people missed the class today, but I don't know what happened. So, there is something I would like to just double check quickly with you. I think I gave you the numbers when we talk about diabetes, right? So this is just something to keep in mind. So I mentioned that we look at three types of diabetes. Type 1, usually it's juvenile diabetes, mostly happening to you when you are young. Usually 10% of the cases of diabetes. Okay? So the type 2 is the one that we focus on, that is more to do with your food habit. Your behavior, how we eat. And what we said last time is, we just realized that most people who have type 2 diabetes, seems to be obese. So we think that, maybe we have a chance maybe to correct a certain thing. The third one is, I think I mentioned it as well. We talk about gestational diabetes. All right, gestational diabetes. Anyone remembers when do we have the case of gestational diabetes? Yes. So here, this one is happening during pregnancy. So basically, the lady did not have diabetes before, but while going through pregnancy, blood sugar is actually going high and high. So it's actually like a new case. All right, but we won't be focusing on this one because remember we look at acculturation and health and how acculturation is affecting the health of people. Okay? All right. So, good numbers to know when we talk about diabetes. Good numbers to know. So, usually when you go to the hospital, it is not recommended to eat before you get like your blood sugar test, right? Because we know that when you eat, your blood sugar will go up. So it won't be the best. Time usually. Recommended be 2 hours before you go. So the normal one. So I'm talking about blood glucose here. Okay. So the normal one will be between 70 to 100 milligram per deciliter. Sometimes you will see some numbers they will put 99, and we will see like over 100. You probably already over pre-diabetes or things like that. All right. So when do we talk about the case of pre-diabetes? Okay, this is when we can say 101 to 125 milligram per deciliter. Here, we're now having a case of pre-diabetes. We're talking now about insulin resistance now. Okay, so this is getting a little bit scary, which means we have to change immediately, mostly our food habits. All right. So insulin resistance is the first sign that you have in terms of diabetes coming our way. Okay? And then we have your blood glucose is actually staying high for a long period of time. We're talking about over 126 now milligram per deciliter. Then we have like really a case of diabetes. But again, if you just ate, like this morning you just ate and things like that, and then you check your sugar level, there's a chance that this number will be a little bit high, all right? And it doesn't mean that a person is a diabetic. We're talking about the blood sugar level here at the fasting time, meaning like when you didn't eat, okay? Usually we go up at least 2-3 hours before. Okay. So, and I also, can I erase this? All right. So I also told you how important it was to really understand. How important it was. Question? Okay. How important it was to really understand the relationship between insulin secretion and the problem with insulin resistance, because the more insulin we make, the hungrier we get. We get like appetite. And when you get hungry, what do? You eat. And when you eat, what happens? You gain weight, right? The weight that you gain is not actually muscles, right? So what do you gain? You gain fat. And what did we learn? That fat was kind of an obstruction for the insulin to properly do the job. So it's kind of like a vicious circle. This is why we have to change our food habit. And after we will be done with the African food and culture, I'll add a new chapter in terms of planning a healthy diet. Now we saw all these problems, but then we also have to come with solutions in terms of how do we plan a healthy diet. And we will finish with a summary on acculturation and health there. Okay. So these are the things I want us like to make sure that we understand. For some reason, I don't have the internet on my thing here. You guys have internet on your phone? Okay, so we should be doing the Socrative application right now. So try to review. Which Wi-Fi are you using at this time? Which Wi-Fi are you using? Are you using your data or Wi-Fi? Which one are you using? Huh? T-Wi-Fi KMU?
No, free Wi-Fi zone.
Which one? The password for that one? Anybody using a different Wi-Fi? Which one are you using? Oh yeah, I have to. Okay, but mine doesn't seem to be going. Okay, just give me a moment here. All right, it's working. So everybody has a cell phone, right? Everybody, you have your cell phone. Very important, as you know. Participation is very important. I give some points for that. So it's very, very important that we do that review together, making sure that you understand. All right. So this is why we use the Socratic. All right. Let me just log in right now. So remember, very important to remember, we do the Socratic together. I will give the answers, but I will not put the answer on the website. All right, I will just send a study guide, the questions, but I will not be providing the answers. This is why it's important to come to class. Okay? All right, guys. So let us start it. We just do the revision quickly. Everybody remembers the room number? Oh, okay. All right, so the room number is 379 483. 379 483. Okay, so far I have 9 students. Okay, 17 now is going fast. You guys are all logging? All right. Okay, so we can start. In China, there are 3 general types of tea. Which of the following is not one? Okay? You already answered to the first one, eh? All right. So for this one, I'm controlling the pace. So let us give each other around 30 seconds, maximum 1 minute for each question. Is it working for you? Working? Not working? All right. Maybe you guys can do it together. All right. So we have A, green, brown, black, or oolong. So I have 14 people who answered already out of 34. In China, there are 3 general types of tea. Which of the following is not one? So we have A, green, B, brown, C, black, and D, oolong. Alright, so what is the answer? A, B, C, or D?
D.
Alright, so how did we do? Alright, pretty good. But I only have 61% of the class who got the answer right. So here the answer is B. So hey guys, very important. Question 1, the answer is B. Okay? I'm not going to give that answer another day, even if you send me a text message. Okay? So write it down. Okay, next question. Which of the following is a majority religion in South Korea? So we have A, Confucianism, B, Taoism, C, Shintoism, and D, Catholicism. This one should take 2 seconds, ready. Right? You don't think so? I think it should take 2 seconds. These are Merry Christmas questions. Like when I'm so happy, I just give it to you for the exam. You know, you don't need to pray about this question. Okay guys, let's go quickly. 19 students so far. I need everybody to try the question. Remember, alright, so what is the answer? Wow. The answer is A, Confucianism, but only 44% of the class got it right. So what's the problem? Most people put Catholicism. I mean, may not be the case. All right. Next question. What is the traditional approach to natural cures in Korea? This one is also a Merry Christmas question. You agree, right? Yeah. You should take, are you done already? That's a Merry Christmas question. Mohammed, you celebrate Christmas too? All right, so what is the answer for that one? Anya. Wow, very good. Okay, we did well on that one. 93% of the class got the question right. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is the foundation of a Korean diet? That one is also because I'm so happy. Pretty much the same that we have. Okay, you're done. That's good. Come on, guys. Everybody must be working on that one. Done? Okay. I have 37 people log in, but only 26 answered to the question. What's happening? I'll double check later. Technology is good, isn't it? I love technology. Okay. The answer is C, rice. 93% got it right, so we're getting good. All right, next question. This one is also good because I'm so happy this morning. In Korea, a therapeutic use of food follows a classification system known as what? Wow, you are yawning. So easy, isn't it? Okay. The answer is A, and yang. Okay, okay? Everybody's happy? Good? Alright. I saw people always kind of sleepy this morning, smiling. Andrew, you look so happy. That's good. Alright, next question. Now we're getting, into my type of questions. All the following are cardiovascular non-modifiable risk factors except one. Which one? A, B, C, D. Still Merry Christmas question, isn't it? So, what is the answer? A, increased age. B, male gender. C, overweight, obesity. Or D, heredity. Who says C? How many people say C? Who says D? You guys understood the question, right? Oh, you want to change your answer? Do you want to change your answer? Do you want to change? Mohammed, you don't want to change? What is your answer? Yeah, C is the answer. Overweight, obesity. Everybody suddenly looks happy. That's good. Okay, next question. Okay, guys, pay attention to this question. The variables often used as markers for acculturations are A, age at immigration, length of residence, and language spoken. B, age at immigration, cardiovascular disease, and language spoken. C, length of residence, language spoken, and risk of diabetes. D, language spoken, cardiovascular risk factors, and diabetes. Oh, you guys are done already. I think my exams are so easy, isn't it? Right? These are easy questions. You double checking your notes? You're right, eh? Okay, so what is the answer? But only 12 people answered. What is happening? Everybody else is sleeping? Come on, guys. Let's wake up. I know it's, what time is it? 9:30? Let's wake up. All right, so how did we do? The answer is what? 8. All right. Answer is A. Age and immigration, length of residence, and language spoken. Okay, okay. Question number 8. All the following are cardiovascular modifiable risk factors except one. I heard A, I heard C. Okay, A is race, B is high blood pressure, C is diabetes, and D is smoking. What do you guys say?
A.
Who says A? But I heard somebody say C. Who says C? Diabetes. Okay, what is the answer? But I only have 16 people. Only 16 people answered. Come on, guys. Everybody must be working. Help me here. All right? So what is the answer? Okay, I have 28 now. That's good. The answer is A, race. You cannot change your race, right? You are who you are. Okay, okay? Question number 9. Is it number 10 or number 9? It's question number 9. What is the primary function of insulin? Merry Christmas question. What is insulin's job? This one should take 2 seconds, right? Question number 9. What is insulin's job? Raise blood glucose levels. B, lowers blood glucose level. Stimulate glycogen breakdown. D, stimulate intestinal carbohydrate absorption. What is the answer? The answer is B, lowers blood glucose level. All right. Aha. We had this number this morning. Okay, which of the following value falls within the normal range, milligram per deciliter of blood glucose? A, 40 milligram per deciliter. B, 55. C, 75. D, 140. What is the answer? C, 75. So what is the normal blood glucose level? 70 to 100. Okay, okay? You don't want to reach the 100 though. You want to stay kind of below. Okay, guys? Wow. 100% got it right. It's not a good news. Right? We can celebrate, right? Wow. That's good, that's good. We're doing good. All right. Question 11. When blood glucose concentration falls, what pancreatic hormone is secreted to stimulate release of stored glucose? All right. So, understand the question. Oh, you already answered. That's good. Oh, did I teach about this hormone? Maybe on the nutrition class. Maybe not on this class. All right, not on this class, right? But the way to get it is to know the role of the other one. So A is insulin, 2, B is the glucagon, and C is the epinephrine. The nutrition students, I guess you guys must know question to this one, right? So what is the answer for this one? It's actually the glucagon. Yeah, 58% get it right. We did not mention it, we just focused on the insulin reducing it, but we also have the other hormone that is balancing when the sugar level is actually pretty low, so we kind of break down the glycogen so we can have sugar in the blood. Yeah, I didn't explain that one. Yeah, the answer is B. Now, listen to this question. A person with a fasting blood glucose concentration of 90 milligram per deciliter will be classified as what? A, normal. B, diabetic. C, pre-diabetic. What is the answer? Alright, let's go. What is the answer? A, normal. Wow, 100% right. good day, isn't it? Man, I was cold this morning. I'm suddenly feeling hot. This is a good news. All right. Question 13. A person with a fasting blood glucose of 129 will be classified as what? Normal, diabetic, pre-diabetic. You should take heart second, right? I knew I was a nice guy. I asked easy questions, eh? But on the exam, I never know what is happening during the exam. I ask the same questions and suddenly something happens, right? Okay, diabetic, the answer is B. Okay, let's move on quickly. This is the same type of question. If you have a blood glucose level 101 milligram per deciliter, then it will be what? A, B, C, D. Normal, pre-diabetic, type 1 diabetic, or type 2 diabetic? Okay, let me check. Everybody's done? Wow, pre-diabetic, 100%. Wow, you guys are... Okay, so maybe we should put our exam next week, isn't it? All right? No, I'm joking. All right. 15. Now listen to this question. A person eats a lot of white bread, white rice, and ready-to-eat cereals will have a diet with glycemic index that is what? Very low, low, moderate, or high? I see all the nutrition students your face are brightening up. So what is the answer for this one? A, B, C, or D? High. 100%. Very good. All right. So I hope you don't forget all these things on the exam, guys. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, this is my favorite question. Your nephew is 10 years old, right? And then he tells you that his body doesn't make insulin. He confides in you that he craves candy, but was told by his parents, I'm not even done reading, people already answered. Is it that easy? Is it that easy? Really? Oh my gosh. He told his parents that he can only eat sugar-free snacks. From which of the following conditions does he most likely suffer? A, hyperactivity. B, type 1 diabetes. 2, type 2 diabetes. And then D, non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. So what is the answer? Answer? Alright. The answer is B. 88% got it right. So we're still good. So now, for those who did not get this question right, in this case we're talking about the case of a child, right? And we say that 10% of cases of diabetes are type 1 diabetes, mostly happening to children. Alright? So this is how we can somehow guess that we're having a case of maybe type 1 diabetes here. Okay, question 17. Which of the following is a feature of diabetes? This one is also easy. A, many people with type 2 diabetes are obese. B, most people who have diabetes require insulin therapy. C, diabetes result chiefly from excess dietary intake of simple carbohydrates. So here, what is the answer for this one? All right, I have 16, 18 people. Okay, let's go. 19, 22. All right, let us check. The answer is A. Many people with type 2 diabetes are obese. In the board, around 90%, but basically mean the same thing. Okay? Okay, 93% of the people get it right, so which is good news. Okay, last question. Which of the following is non-indicator of pre-diabetes? I mentioned that one a couple minutes ago. A, insulin resistance. B, severe hunger 4 to 5 hours after a meal. C, carbohydrate intake as a percentage of total kilocalorie. And D, more than 2 episodes a week of hypoglycemia. All right? Which one is an indicator of pre-diabetes? All right, so what is the answer? Yes. A is the answer. Insulin resistance. Okay? So remember when I gave you like the number for pre-diabetes, we having like first case of insulin resistance and things like that. Okay, okay? Okay, guys. So we finish that case that we saw cardiovascular disease and diabetes, looking at acculturation and health of Chinese and Korean. Probably next week we're going to start with African food and culture and the problem of high blood pressure. Okay? So we look at food and culture and then we look at the disease. Okay, okay? All right, so have a nice day and have a nice weekend. I just want to remind you that drinking soju is a risk of cardiovascular disease. So have a nice weekend. Just keep that in mind. Okay? Bye-bye.
Yeah.